Right, Mavic 2. I know it came out. I've seen it. I've seen reviews. I've looked all over the internet. I've heard about Phantom 5 rumors about having an interchangeable camera. That's a mouthpiece to say, right? But I'm gonna give you my reason why I bought this, and I have a little review, if you can say. It's just like my first impressions, and like that's our refurbished version right there. But I mean, alright, so let's start. It's number one. It was cheaper. It has the same sensor as the Mavic 2 Pro, which is the one that has a larger sensor. The Mavic 2 Zoom, I kind of like it, but at the same time not, because of the sensor size. It's the same one as the Mavic 1. I flew the Mavic 1 before. I didn't like the image quality out of it because I think it was digitally sharpened. So this has a 1-inch camera, which you can see right here. Has front and back sensors, so like obstacle avoidance. It has a bigger battery, which they say the Mavic 2 does the same, almost the same thing. This does almost 30 minutes. One main reason that I didn't like and don't like the Mavic is this: the controller. Yes, I know it's really big. It's really bulky, but I don't know, it's something about how, like, it has to do something about with the controller being big. 2 dials. I know the Mavic 2 has dials too, but I don't know, I don't know, my taste, my personal taste, I like this better. I travel a lot. I haven't found any issue with it. I haven't flown with it. I'm going to a trip in Cancun on the 14th. I'm gonna take that because I need to buy one bag for it so I can fit everything in it. Overall, like, there's no need for me to buy it. And another thing that I've been like debating because of it, since I'm a filmmaker, like I am an independent filmmaker too, on the side of doing YouTube. I know that people, if let's say you bring out the Mavic Pro, and let's say you bring out this, and let's say you bring out the Inspire, even though, let's say, if and even in another world, a total other world, let's say the Mavic 2 Zoom or the Mavic 2 Pro were the better drones, let's say that, and the Inspire 2 was the least best drone, so it was the worst drone. Even in that point, people will hire you because you have a bigger thing. You have way, like, let's say the Inspire 2 is way bigger than the Phantom 4 and even the Mavic 2. It's way bigger. Funny story is, I have a friend that used to shot TV shows, right? So he had like one of those like big TVs, like camera, really old ones, and he shot a wedding, and the guy specifically said, can you shoot the wedding with the big cameras? He's like, but they're doing the same. Like, he had at that time the camera that was out, that was the T2i, so that was like the big whoa at the moment. So he goes to him and he goes like, oh, but that it's the same thing, like it's way better than the TV one, because keep in mind the TVs are not meant for recording. TV, it's made for broadcasting live on TV. It has all other plugs, it has all the like system to it. So a DSLR, which the one I'm shooting right here, which is a 80D, back then it was a T2i, which he still uses today, which I find really stupid, but let's get to the point. So yeah, the guy hired him because he only knew, like he thought he was gonna shoot the whole wedding in the big old TV cameras. In fact, my friend shot it all in the T2i. It turned out great. Like, the guy didn't even notice it was shot on the T2i. That's one of the big factors, which I think, it's not that it's not good, but it's not practical to have in the real world, because not everything that is big, it's better than the things that are small. Let's say like the Mavic Pro 2 with the big sensor, it's way better than a lot of drones that I've seen on the market. But because other drones are bigger, if you want to do it, let's say real estate photography, I'm starting to real estate photography, and if I go to a real estate agent like, hey, I want to shoot your house, he'll go like, oh, alright, let's go. And by the impression he's gonna get, if I pull out a little drone, he's gonna go like, he's gonna make like a weird face, like, alright, he's not gonna tell me anything probably, but if you bring out this, it's bigger, so it's more like mind in the back of, like, you're gonna have it, he's gonna have it in his back of his mind. So it's more of the size too, so I don't know, it's weird. It's weird how the mind works, because I've had people going with the Sony A7 III going to shoot a wedding because it's so small. They think it's like a point and shoot camera, even though they have the 7200, the 24-70, 2.8. They have a lot of good lenses. People still think that for you to be able to make great quality, you have to have a big camera, drone, whatever you want to see, whatever you want to say at it. Like, the MacBooks are great computers and people know that for a fact. But if you bring a MacBook Air or a MacBook, which is like the non-Pro version, which is like the lower version of it, and they don't see the big computer, they're gonna ask, they're gonna be like, oh, alright, because that's happened to me. That's happened to me in a couple of commercials with the photographer and the video maker, like, go to the small computer, and like the guy looks like they like, but that's not good. Like, I hate when people do that, because that's like judging a book by its cover. Not because the cover is bad, the book's gonna be bad. You can go the other way too. Like, because the cover is good, the book is doesn't have to be good. It goes both ways, back and forth. Like, we can argue about this all day, but that's like the main reason. Like, because summary, it's because people think bigger is better, which I find really bad. And the controller, I like it because it's big. I don't mind carrying it with me on trips. I don't mind the extra time of getting it out, setting it all up, putting it on the side, going to flight. I don't mind that, because at the end of the day, it's drone. It's gonna do the same thing. I'm trying to get into adventure filmmaking and travel filmmaking. If I get to that point where I really am down to limited space, I'll consider it. Because it's a small drone, and the Mavic 1 was a good drone. It was fantastic, but the image quality of the first version was not good. I didn't like it. The image that I'm getting out of this drone is fantastic. I am blown away. I've seen, when I was looking into it, I saw a lot of reviews, and I saw how people were amazed about how good it was. I didn't know how good it was until I got my hands on it and recorded footage, and the 4K, the 1080, 120 D-Log, the everything, the raw images that I have on my computer, which I use for editing, the photos that I edit, the photos that I post on my Instagram of the drone, it's all from that drone. It's all DNGs and D-Log footage. But yeah, I mean, that's my personal preference. It doesn't have to be yours, but this is why I didn't buy it. It's true that I bought this and I knew that was gonna come out, but I didn't pay a lot of attention. When I bought it, I'm like, let's go check if I should sell it or return it and buy the new one. So I went on, I did a bunch of research, and I'm like, well, it's a little more expensive because this was $1,200 because it's refurbished. Because keep in mind, they're not selling the version 1. I have another video explaining a little bit about that, a little bit. But yeah, I don't know, that's for me. So yeah, to wind up the video, because I've been recording for a solid 10 minutes, I'm preparing another video, a mini, super rough review, because by this time everybody has seen what this can do. But that was that review was my experience. I haven't gotten to flown it much because I live in Florida. It rains every day after 3 or 4 p.m. Shout out to you Floridians that know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I've flown it 2 or 3 times. I got in some amazing footage. Today, I think I've flown it once and it started to rain, but I got one good, amazing picture. That's the thing, they're really reliable and it's bigger. But yeah, I'm quoting myself on my other videos, so I highly suggest you go watch my other video. I don't know if this one's gonna be up first or the other one's gonna be up first, because I still need to shoot some footage for that one. I have all the footage for this one. I still need to do some work on that one, but this is an amazing drone. my recommendation, if you're starting out, you don't have a lot of money, and you don't like the Mavic, you don't like the image quality about the first version of the Mavic, just go with the Phantom 1 Pro. It's true, the batteries are $169, $170. The bag that I'm ordering for it's $120, which is demand, furlough, BP, a lot of numbers in jiggles, which I don't know. But it's such a drone, like it's such a beast of a drone, like I highly recommend it. So yeah, that was my little bit of like why I didn't buy the Mavic 2. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. I'll subscribe. I'll be sure to reply all your comments. Follow me on Instagram. I'm not using a lot of Twitter, but follow me on Twitter if you want. I don't use Twitter a lot. I use my Instagram. Comment in any photo you want. DM me if you want. If you have any questions about this, about anything, like you can DM me, comment on my photos. Like you can go there and like watch everything. So yeah, just wanted to say thank you for watching and have a great day, guys. Enjoy.